Hello everyone. We gotta talk about this real quick. I find this kind of story funny because these are the type of women, right, who get on platforms, get interviewed, mostly by other women too. And these are the type of women who's like, men don't respect them, men treat them like objects and shit like that. Like, this is a woman who would command some type of respect from people. Let's get into the context, man.
Now let's be facts.
I met him that night, got his number. He went back to LA, and then the next time he was in Miami, he was like, come over to Future's house. We're in the studio. So I go there pulling up because I'm like, I want to, they're in the studio. I want to see him make music. I want to show him my music. So I pull up there. It's at Future's house. And he literally just has me come in the studio and get butt ass naked and just twerk in front of him and all his friends.
That's all he would the second you walk through the door.
Yeah, he says get naked. I was like, okay.
He wasn't like, hi, can I get you a drink?
No,
how are you?
Okay. They got me a drink, but he was he was working on his album, Donda too. So it was loud, and I didn't want to be I just wanted to be in there like a fly on the wall, That's what I thought.
And just watch them, and then you were not a fly on the wall.
No, I literally had me get naked and twerk around, and he was just writing raps while I'm twerking naked.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Yo, come on now. Come on, man. Okay, am I wrong for putting in that meme? Please let me know. Because I was thinking to myself, I think they was trying to garner some type of sympathy or something like that from this headline, but I'm like, I don't think anyone feels bad for it. I think the interviewer probably did. Because she's like, they didn't offer you a drink. For what? That's my thought. I'm like, wait, for what? What they offering her a drink for? She knows exactly what she coming over there for. We're not here to cater to her. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of messed up. I know, but that's the mentality Future and Kanye West and whoever else was there, that's the mentality they had, And when I saw the headline, I'm like, damn, she must be traumatized, man. Oh, come here, you need a hug, oh, let me play you a song on the world's smallest violin. Yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
Okay. First thing I thought of, right after watching that video, I'm like, if you really listen to it and pay attention to what she said, she didn't say that story with any type of regret. She didn't say that story with any type of resentment towards Kanye West and Future, or whatever the case is. She didn't tell that story with any type of emotion of she was embarrassed for doing that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say it as if she was traumatized by that story. She said it as if, damn near, if Kanye West hit her up again to do that same exact thing, she would do that shit. If you need me to do it again, just hit me up and I'll come do that shit again. That's honestly how I interpreted that. If you interpret it different, let me know, but that's how I interpreted that. She didn't have any type of regret for doing that shit. And I find that kind of funny because, but the headline, you would think cancel Kanye West. Oh, he's a woman hater. He degraded me or something like that. Nah, she didn't tell that story as if she had any type of regret for doing that. And I don't know if she told that story for people to feel bad for her or anything like that, or for the sympathy points, but congratulations, you played yourself. I mean, come on.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, another reason I wanted to bring up this topic is because this relates back to a discussion I had in one of my classes at John Jay College of Criminal Justice before. This might have been 3-4 years ago now. Now that I'm thinking about it, damn, I'm getting old. But but yeah, this was a discussion we was having in the class, something along the lines. and I was too to say anything at the time because the class was like 90% women, and I knew if I said anything, the professor was a woman too. She probably would have kicked my ass out, or I don't know what she would have did, but I was scared to say it at the moment. All right, even though I had thoughts, and I told my professor the next day, like I wanted to say something, but I didn't, because all these women would have jumped down my damn throat. But it relates, all right, and that's another reason why I wanted to bring it up. It relates in the terms of how women be like, oh, all these men do, these rappers and shit, all they do is objectify women, you know, in these videos and shit like that. Or in a case like this, you know, Kanye West hit her up, told her to come over and start twerking for the gang. You know what I'm saying? And women in the comment section would be like, oh, Kanye West, he just objectifies women. Oh, he don't have any respect for women and blah, 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 blah. But in this case right here, if the way she told the story is exactly how it happened, there was no coercion, there was no threats, there was no anything. Like, come on, take your clothes off. Okay. that's how it happened. She didn't say no. She didn't say I'm not comfortable doing that. She didn't say anything along those lines. They told her to take her clothes off and start dancing for the gang, and she did that shit, no hesitation. You saw in the video, she was just like, okay. You know, like, okay, no problems with that. So how are they objectifying her? They didn't force her to do it. They didn't do it, they didn't have her do it against her will. They didn't ask her twice. She willingly did that. So she pretty much willingly objectified herself. I know people are not gonna think about it like that, but that's how it is. And it relates to the music video shoots and shit like that, because the rappers and stuff, they have to, like, I've seen it, okay? The rappers would post something on their IG or Twitter or whatever the case is. You know, they're having a video shoot at this location from 5 to 8 p.m. or whatever the case is. 18 and older, all women welcome. That's them, you know, sending the invite, okay? So whoever shows up, they're willingly showing up. There's no coercion there. There's no forcing them to do anything. They're willingly coming to the video shoot. So whatever happens at said video shoot, the women are willingly doing it. You know, those women who be dancing and twerking and, you know, getting half naked and shit, those women are willingly doing that shit. So for those women out there who be talking about, oh, you know, Chris Brown, you know, Lil Wayne, all the Future, Kanye West, all these rappers just objectify women. Nah, that's not the case. They objectifying themselves pretty much, because guess what? The rapper could, or whoever's in charge of the productions, give them the instructions. If they don't want to do it, they could just leave. They could just leave. They're not forcing them. I've never seen a story come out of one of these video girls saying they was forced to do anything. You see the different dynamic though, right? You see the different dynamic? When you start to think about it like that, you start to realize it's more along the lines of women objectifying themselves. So here's an example, okay? All right, take your clothes off and come to work for me. Okay. Where's the objectification? Because guess what? If, like I said, if the way she told that story is exactly how it happened, where's the objectification here? I didn't force her. I didn't, you know, say it with no angry voice or anything like that. I didn't, you know, like I said, there's no force, there was no coercion here. So if she comes and does that, and especially the way she said it, like, okay, you know, like no disagreement with that. No, like, no, I'm a woman, you're gonna respect me. Nothing like that, bro. But Kanye West and Future are the villains, right? Like, yeah. Man, yo, I find these stories funny, man, because they would really get mad or like look for these sympathy points when they willingly go there to do that shit. Like, if you didn't want to do that, they would have kicked you out. Yeah, but at least you keeping your dignity, right? At least you keeping your self-respect, right? If that matters to you at the end of the day. And let me know what y'all think about this story, man. I know another touchy subject. Oh, I gotta mention this shit. I don't know if it's just a coincidence now, but my last video on the Roe v. Wade thing, which I knew was gonna be a touchy subject. I knew some people was gonna be upset about it. I lost 50 freaking subscribers yesterday, bro. Like I said, I don't know if it's a coincidence. I know I'm gonna build that shit right back up, because I know when it comes to topics like that, some people is gonna be mad at what you say, but other people is gonna be completely grateful that you even talking about it. You know? So I wasn't even mad. I just found that shit kind of funny, because more likely than not, if I didn't talk about that, I wouldn't have lost those subscribers. But I don't care. I'm gonna get. We go, you know, one step back, but 10 steps forward, man. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Those 50 people, and they're not gonna stop that shit, bro. We taking this shit to the top, man. Thank you. Oh, click that link in my description. But that consultation with me, you know, let's get into this topic, man. Anything you want to talk about, either way, whatever. Okay. Thank you. More videos coming soon. Got some TikToks to do, man. You already know, Mrjaytheking on TikTok, man.